welcome back into the White Mountain City Studios. I'm your host, Ryan Winch Garcia, and we're sitting here with Hartmann Model Railroad. We got all kinds of stuff here, guys, but how are you doing this morning?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome,
good morning,
everybody.
Yeah, good morning. We were just chatting off camera about some of the great stuff they have there, of course, your train rides, but let's talk about these collectibles right here because they've caught my eye.
There are collectibles, and many questions I get are people come in, they say, I have a train from about 1950, how much is it worth?
Yeah.
And of course for me it's impossible to give a quote without seeing the item.
Yep.
The second thing is, and this is what I would like to express that everybody is aware, Lionel, for example, or American Flyer, they built the same engine. It looks exactly the same with different numbers,
yep,
with different inscript, that means different decals on the side.
Yep.
And some of them they build only one time. And if you have one of those, then you are lucky.
Yeah.
Because that one may be $500.
Wow.
While the other one, which you have, maybe only $20 to $50.
because
Okay.
they produce more.
The second thing is it also makes a big difference. Do you have the packaging, original
The carton.
box?
Yep.
Okay.
If you have the box and you have the item in a fairly mint-like new condition, it may be worth quite a lot. And that's why I would like to point first of all to the little Choo-Choo Train which you see here. This was made in former East Germany.
Yeah, let me hold that for you.
And you can see from the size of his hands to the train, it's a tiny little train. A train like this, original package, would today be about $100.
Wow.
The original price is still on the box. It was, however, I have to say, this was 50 to 60 years ago.
Wow.
It was 12 Deutschmark. Or at that time, when we compared how strong the dollar was at that time, for a GI going to Germany, it was $3.
Wow.
Because the Deutschmark
conversion.
was 5 to 1 nearly.
Okay.
And so you can say, if somebody picked those up while he was there, today he can make some money.
Wow.
We also have tin plate. And this is the item here with the little planes going around here.
Hold it up.
They're used. The original one would go up to $500, $600 if you would have an original. Why is it so high? You can see how those planes tangle on a couple of wires.
Yep.
There is a lot which can go wrong, and a lot of them because it didn't go around anymore, a plane was missing, it was chunked.
Okay.
That means it went to the scrapyard, to the dump.
Yep.
And so you find very, very few original ones only.
Wow.
A replica now made out of China today runs around $25 to $30, which is fairly reasonable. If you compare that, you would pay $1,000 easily, 600 to 1,000 for an original old one. This is just to give you a rough idea. The packaging they were trying, even that it is a new packaging, they try to do the package the way the old one was.
Okay.
So that basically it shows people that's how it was
Yeah. Okay.
50, 60 years ago.
Right. Wow. Now, if somebody wants to, now they may not have these collectibles, obviously, but if they want to start, or if the kid's watching and like, I want to one day have something that's going to be a collectible, that's going to be worth something, what kind of items can they purchase? Like, what's the good kind of items to start collecting now?
Right now, we see a lot of items on eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, all those. Also, the different auction houses in like Lloyd Ralston, Nette, all those.
Stout.
Stout. They do regular auctions every month.
Okay.
And they have a lot of items on because a lot of people today need money. Also, unfortunately, People today are not anymore collecting like the old people used to, and so you will find a lot of items online.
Right.
I have to say, if you go to the internet and you look at eBay, Amazon, Craig, and any of those, you may be able to be lucky to get something for a reasonable price because nobody else is looking right now.
Yep.
And so you can be very lucky to find something decent, which actually has much more value. If you go to an auction house, the auctioneers do have the knowledge like I have. They know approximately what it's worth.
Okay.
And they will start the bidding at the level which is fair to the item.
Okay.
And the chance there, of course, could be that you have no bids.
Yeah.
And that it will go into the next auction or even into a third auction. However, I have to say, normally if you are selling your items through an auction house, you are to get a fair price.
Okay.
We have to realize the auctioneers, they do charge 20% to you as the seller, and the fellow buying also has to pay 20% surcharge. So if you put a bid in for $100, you actually pay $120, plus that you pay tax, then you pay shipping.
Yeah, so it's a lot more
be aware, when you bid 100, it will cost you at the end 150.
Wow. Well, what kind of stuff right now, like if they wanted to come over to your shop, which of course has plenty of collectibles in their own right, I mean, or items that may one day be a collectible, am I right?
Well,
yeah, Nelly?
no, go ahead.
What you have to realize, if you buy things which are mass-produced, they most likely do not pick up in value.
Okay. Do you have any specialty items at your store?
There are trains which are a little higher quality, which are a little higher in price.
Yep.
And also only produced one time.
They produced one time. They are produced perhaps only 5,000 pieces. Some are only produced the number of years, like 2012. So they only produced 2012 of those items worldwide. And if you pick one of those up, the chance that it is rare is definitely there.
Right.
The chance picking up, it depends really that if you have somebody which really wants it, he's willing to pay more. And this is where I would like to show you quickly. Items like this is an auction house in Germany which we visited while we were over the last time when we were here.
Right.
We told you that we were in Germany and Switzerland. An engine like this, which was produced by Marklin in the 1930s to 1920s, 1930s,
I'll hold it for you.
would easily go for $800 to $1,200.
Wow.
A station like this, which is tin plate metal, can go to between $2,000 and $4,000. And you can see, I brought you that flyer here.
I'll hold it for you.
There are ships and planes here. They were produced in very limited quantities. And I have seen items like this go for over $20,000.
Wow.
We were on the auction and they had one of the crocodiles. It looks like an alligator engine, Swiss heavy freight.
In O-gauge.
And that was in O-gauge, the same as Lionel. And that engine was about that long. It was, let's say, 2 feet long.
Yeah.
And it went for $39,000 or euros for $50,000.
Wow.
I mean, we are talking
big money.
Big money,
Yeah.
A lot of money, and that's why when you have something. I am trying at least to give you a fair idea.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one. There are other people which have the knowledge, but please do not just give it away. Go to somebody which at least tells you the truth.
Right, because you can definitely.
At the moment, I will tell you, when you come to me, I cannot pay top prices.
Right.
I can pay a fair price.
Not top.
The situation is that the business at the moment is not booming.
Yep.
And we have to, and I wished more of the business owners would tell the truth. All the businesses, I would say, in the valley are are doing reasonable because we have now July and August.
Right.
There are some people here, but we have to also say a lot of people are holding back in buying. People are more selective.
Yep.
They look and they buy what they need. They don't just buy.
Yep.
We used to have times 10 years ago when
different.
people, if they liked something, they didn't even think twice.
And this weekend is a good, I mean, right now I know there's the Thomas the Train Engine is going to be there. So there's going to be a lot of train fans or kids who are very interested in trains.
Yeah.
And if they want to really take that love for trains to a next level, the best place to go to is your guys' shop. I mean, you guys have everything and a knowledge that far exceeds a storybook train engine like Thomas. And you can really, I mean, if you're out there with your kids and everything and you're taking them to Thomas the Train, well, you should follow that up with going to Hartmann Model Railroad because they are, as you can tell now, they are extremely knowledgeable about what they know about trains. They were just in Europe and they were on trains and learning more about it. So if your kids really want to get a history lesson on it, that's a great place to go. And you get a souvenir, and with that, you get a free ride on your train out there, which is
4 miles north from the station here in North Conway.
Right, not far at all.
On the right-hand side, you can't miss it. There are blue highway signs pointing to it, and we are right on 30216 before the corner where you turn off to Storyland. So 2 miles before Storyland, 4 miles from the Conway Scenic Railroad, going north.
And it's beautiful over there.
And we are open every day, 10 to 5 in July and August.
Yeah, so get over there. It's good stuff. And do you guys want to give away a prize today?
Yes, we
Definitely.
have
We have
entrance for a family for the museum.
Awesome.
And I think the question which we asked
they
is
have it.
coming
I
up.
think they got that up there. So this is entrance there. And if you've never been, I mean, they have the train right out there, and that's just a small piece of that puzzle that's over there. Because you go in there, and they have not just train stuff, they have model cars, they have model planes, they have model rockets, they have all kinds of amazing collectibles that is really, you can't find that everywhere nowadays. You guys are a hidden gem here in the Valley.
In the museum, there's over 15,000 items.
It's
definitely
amazing.
one of the museums in the U.S. which has the largest collection on display.
Yep. All right, so we got this question. Let's throw it back up there. What is a putt-putt or a speeder on the railroad? Is it A, a freight car, B, maintenance of a way vehicle, C, coach, or D, caboose? Let's see. I've had to move over here for the phone. But let's see if we can get our first call. This is for 2 tickets to Hartmann Model Railroad.
No, it's a ticket
the
for the
family.
family.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. A ticket for the family,
For the family.
to go into the museum.
Yep.
So let's see. First caller. Watch and win. Do you have an answer?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
I believe it's D.
A what?
D, caboose?
No.
It is not caboose, but call right back. Try again. No, see, he wanted this. Let's see. Call back. We'll see if we can get you in. All right, let's see. Next caller.
It's B.
All right, let's see. Wrong one. Let's see here. So 356-6619. You're gonna get yourself a whole family a pass to Hartmann Model Railroad. I think I just broke the phone. Let's see. I may or may not have, but okay. Let's see here. I think I fixed it. Watch and win. Do you have an answer?
Is it a maintenance of way vehicle?
Yes.
It's B, but yeah, your maintenance of way vehicle. That is correct. Who do we have on the line?
This is Marcia.
Marcia, well, congratulations. You just won yourself for the whole family to go over the Hartmann Model Railroad. Have you been there before?
I have not.
Okay, you are in for a treat. It really is a hidden gem here in the Valley. You and your family are going to have a great time over there. This is just going to be a train-filled weekend. There should be more weekends like this full of trains. If you'll stay in the line for me, I will get all your information. And you guys, thank you so much for coming on. We've run out of time once again, but it's always a pleasure talking to you guys. You're full of knowledge, and please go over to Hartmann Model Railroad. They have all kinds of amazing stuff over there. And you know what? That's actually it for the show. But what better note to end on than giving away a prize? So thank you so much for watching. For White Mountains Today, I'm your host, Ryan Winch Garcia. We'll see you next time.
We hope to see you soon.
Absolutely.